Hi friends, today we'll discuss few more important questions taken from the previous exam papers related to bank POs and clerks. Which among the following agents will act as a regulator of microfinance institutions in India? Is Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India regulates for the microfinance institutions in India. What are the duties? Setting policies, upper limits, interest rates. So setting policies like whom should be given to these loans, and upper limits means what is the maximum amount given to the group or what is the maximum given to the individual, and interest rates, what is the normal interest, what is the overdue interest, and what is the total interest should be charged for these loans will be decided by the Reserve Bank of India. Name of the bank that appointed iBanking for sale in housing arm is Punjab National Bank. Stake sale. The sale of Punjab National Bank 13% stake in Punjab National Bank Housing Finance is credit positive as it will strengthen the bank's capital. So Punjab National Bank has 13% stake in the housing finance company. PNB, Punjab National Bank, will sell 13% stake in Punjab National Bank Housing Finance for the rupees 1850 crores to global private equity firm General Atlantic Group and alternative investment firm Vardhe Partners. The stake was sold to these companies. What does the letter C denote in the term ECB and used in the banking and financial operations? ECB is external commercial borrowings. C means commercial. So what is meant by external commercial borrowings in banks? Loans from the recognized entity outside India. So any bank can take money from the outside India from the recognized institute or recognized entity. These borrowings should be confirmed by RBI. Any bank they want to go for the external commercial borrowings, first they have to take permission from Reserve Bank of India. So what is ECB? External commercial borrowings. It can be from Europe, it can be from US, it can be Japan. Which of the following institutions is a credit information bureau owned by the bank and other lending institutions? Is CIBIL. What is CIBIL? Credit Information Bureau India Limited, owned by banks and other lending institutions in India. These organizations owned by bank and other lending institutions. What CIBIL will do? Repository of information containing the credit history of commercial and consumer borrowers. So this CIBIL will contain the credit history. CIBIL aims to provide the information to its members in the form of CIBIL credit report. For example, XYZ banks are members in CIBIL. If X bank or Y bank or Z bank, they want to give a loans to X person, first they will get the credit rating from the CIBIL institute, then they will take the decision. So other credit bureau institutes in India is CIBIL, Equifax, Highmark, Experian. What does NBFC stands for? Non-banking financial company. NBFC is non-banking financial institution. NBFC is non-banking financial company. Financial institution does not have a full banking license. These institutions does not have a full banking license, so they can't take deposit from the bank, but these people can lend money to the customers, so provide loans to customers. The same way they can't accept any deposit from the customer. It can be savings or current or fixed or recurring deposits. Example for the non-banking financial companies in India: Power Finance Corporation, Shriram Transport Finance Corporation, Bajaj Finance Limited, Mahindra and Mahindra, Muthoot Finance Limited, Cholamandam. These are the non-banking financial companies. You can see India Bulls, Housing Loans, Tata Capital, IIFL, DHFL. These are the NBFCs. What is the full form of SWIFT? Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. Why SWIFT is required? Fast way to transfer money from one country to another country. Global network that process payments between two countries. When you want to do any cross-border transaction or transfer money from one country to another country, what are the mandatory fields is required? Transaction type, whether it is inward or outward, what is the value dated, what is the currency you are using for the transaction, what is the interbank settlement amount, who is the beneficiary, bank identification code, international bank account number, address, country, intermediary bank, foreign exchange rate. When you are dealing with more than one currency, then you need FX rate and charges. So few messages used during SWIFT: MT103, 202, 196, ACK, NACK. 103 is direct payment order to the beneficiary's bank and it will be credited to the beneficiary account. MT202 is cover payment. After doing the customer transaction, then both banks should be settle the amount. So these will be used through COV. And what is ACK? ACK is acknowledgement and NAK is non-acknowledgement. When message is transferred from one organization to another organization, you will receive a ACK, means it has reached the other party. NACK means it is a negative acknowledgement. So you can see the transaction from one country to another country. So from the France, it is going to different country, it will go to forwarding bank, it will go to the other bank and it will reach the beneficiary company. So SWIFT will be used in between. The trading of a company stock or other securities by individual which access to non-public information about the company with an objective to make illegal gains is known as insider trading. So now we'll discuss what is insider trading. For example, you are a CEO for X company and you are buying X company shares. You are employee of X bank, you are employee of X company and you are buying shares of X company. You are a board member in X company and you are buying X company shares. But these details should be sent to Securities Exchange Commission. Then this is legal. If you are buying and you are not informing to the SEC, then it is illegal. Normally insider trading will happen before the release of the quarterly results, annual result or bonus or dividend. So top management will be knowing this information. So before the information given to the SEBI, these people will buy and they will get the benefit. So this is called insider trading. So insider trading means, so you are publishing some company's data and it is a positive sign for company. So before that you are buying the shares, after information you are selling and making a profit. So this is called the insider trading. Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends also.